Okay, give it a second. Got it. So, okay, so what's going to happen is I'm going to have to make it unprivate. So I'm going to have to do that via YouTube because this thing is just being annoying.
Okay.
Right on. Okay, let's see if we live in public. Give me 1 second. Oh crap, we're live in public now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let me get to the actual thingamabob and see if I can look at the my audio off because I'm hearing myself and it's it's making me like not focus. I'm like realizing instantly that like, wait, I can't listen to myself right now. Okay, cool. Got to cut that audio off too. Wait, hold on. Okay. This whole Zoom thing is just confusing me right now. Give me 1 second.
Take your time.
It's magic in the making right now.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm also doing this via laptop instead of an actual desktop. So like the screens, it's just one screen as opposed to having like multiple screens you can navigate things from, which is a joke. I regret this purchase. I'm not even gonna lie. I regret getting a MacBook Pro. I really do.
Really?
Hi everyone. I do. I should have thought in hindsight that I would be in situations like this. Now, the bonus about having a MacBook Pro is that I can travel with it all around the house and I can do different live streams and different angles all around the house. So there's a bonus to that. But like, yeah, I could have been doing other things, even job wise. I could have been a dispatcher if I actually had a desktop, but better decisions for different times. Hey, everybody. Sorry to bore you with that conversation. Welcome to the live stream. So today what we're doing is we're going to do free psychic readings. We're going to try to answer 2 questions per person. But in the event, if it gets to a point where it's so crowded and we just can't keep up with stuff, then we'll just go to, I thought it would be a good idea just to revert to a pick a card reading from each of us. And so basically we'll just like, I have 2 decks with me just to make things easier. I have like 2 decks I'm going to be using. And so if it gets really crowded and everyone's asking a question and it's just like we kind of lose track to a point where it's just like, wow, then we might just do a pick a card reading between the 2 of us where I'll do these 2 decks and she does it however format she likes. And then, you know, just something fun, something different, because I haven't done a psychic reading on this channel for a bit, like for the last couple of weeks actually, which is not cool. But I've been working a lot with my other 2 jobs and stuff, so I haven't been able to do a lot as much as I wanted to. But anyways, this is Vikki Lavender.
How are you? How is everyone?
So Vikki, go ahead and introduce yourself. What do you do? All that good stuff.
Well, hi everyone. I am Victoria, psychic medium, and I am a medium. I'm clairsentience, clairaudient, and clairvoyant. I've been doing readings since March 2014. So I've been doing readings for a very long time. My strongest psychic ability is I'm clairsentience, so I'm able to feel and sense energy from people. I'm also a medium, so I can connect with deceased loved ones and pets. I do use tools, tarot, oracle cards, pendulum, to runes, you name it. I'm clairaudient and clairvoyant. and I am very intuitive and I'm an empath. So I do connect with all of these gifts. I've been very connected to my spiritual gifts since I was very young, and it increased over time as I got older. And so I felt drawn to do this as my life purpose because I have a very strong gift that God gave me. And so I'm here to guide people with their love life, their career, or any spiritual guidance that they may need. So I connected with Tyler. I think me and Tyler has been connected for like almost 2 years now, right? Is that about right? 2 years?
It's actually been a year. It's July made a year.
Two.
So but it feels like it's been that, dude. This last couple years have just felt long. They felt incredibly long.
Very.
But no, it's we just made a year in July, which was.
That sounds about right. So me and Tyler has connected for that long period of time, and we both decided to collaborate tonight for all of you guys to just see a demo reading and how we do our readings and how we connect well together and how we connect with you. So here we are.
Yeah, we're trying this. Yeah, we're trying this out for the first time. So bear with us, everyone. So we're gonna. Can you ask questions about past loved ones? Yes, you can. But Victoria is way better in that sphere than I am. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not that good with channeling like that. I'm more or less just draw information that's just out there. I'm more of that type of psychic. I'll read cards and whatever information that I'm able to receive. That's what I read. She's more of the channeler. So if you need, I'm pointing up because in the Zoom meeting, she's above me, just so y'all understand why I'm doing that. But yeah, she's better than I am in that regard. So if you need any channel readings, she's your girl.
Yes.
All righty, everyone. So now that we got all acquainted, we'll start with questions, and I'll try to keep up in the chat. So if you have any questions, feel free to start asking.
Before we start, Tyler, would you like to start first in doing the readings? I have to check one thing real quick.
I got it.
I'll come in.
Okay. All right, everyone. So if you got a question, go ahead, and I'll go ahead and pull some cards. I'll try to do 3 cards for the question just to keep it short and sweet. I don't want to just like have like a full hour reading for one person, and that's just that's gonna be a lot. So let's see how this goes. Let's see. So okay, so Andy, I'll leave your question for Victoria later on. Let me go ahead and ask. Let me go ahead and read Estelle. So will you regret the promotion? Let's see. So I got the Fool, so which is new beginnings, which is obviously what that means in regards to the promotion. I got the King of Pentacles, which is someone with a whole bunch of wealth and prosperity, and I have the Star. So no, Estelle, you will not regret the promotion. I think you're going to love the fact that you got promoted. Whatever, all the power it's going to give you, all the authority it's going to give you. It's going to bring in new beginnings with the Fool card, and it's going to bring what's the word I'm looking for? It's going to bring a refreshing new energy to your finances, because like I said, I pulled these 3 cards. I pulled was the Star, the King of Pentacles, and the Fool. Like I said, I don't think you're going to regret that promotion. You're going to love that promotion. So congratulations on the promotion and good luck. So let me go to Sabrina Ryan. She says, I feel like my spiritual journey has been challenged and I have lost who I was and what I believe in. Can I have some sort of guidance? Well, without pulling cards, I'm going to give you a little bit of like advice, because that happens to all of us. It's all part of it. the trick, the one thing you need to remember in that instance is that you didn't lose anything. You're just in a different version of yourself. And so when you start to get, as you get older, especially maybe in your earlier years, I would say the teenage years, early 20s, when you're in that stage, it feels like you're losing part of yourself. The things you used to like, you don't like anymore. The things you used to care about, you don't care about anymore. The things you used to love to eat, all these things could be to the minute, like the smallest of detail. It may seem like, you're losing everything, but you're really not. You're just discovering a different part of yourself. It's just those things you've done so often. You just no longer have the, how can I say this? You no longer have the want to do them anymore. You kind of exhausted it. But what will happen is as you get older, you start to rediscover those things. Like, for instance, I went through a period that I just didn't watch anime anymore. I didn't watch anime anymore. I didn't do anything in regards to that sort of genre. I just didn't do it. I didn't even play games, video games. I just pretty much stuck to psychic readings and all this stuff. But when I was a kid, I played video games all the time. I watched anime all the time. I was always, I was always up to pop culture. But as I got more into like my 20s, mid 20s, late 20s, that started to kind of shed away from me. So basically, right now, I'm starting to rediscover all those things like anime and video games. And it's just like, I didn't lose those things. I didn't, it's just that like at one time I did it so much that it just became something that I just didn't want to do anymore. And I wanted to explore different parts of myself. And that goes with everything in regards to spirituality or whatever. You're exploring different aspects of yourself. And every challenge that you deal with in this plane basically opens up another gate for you to discover more of yourself and how strong you are to handle certain situations. So it seems like you're losing, but you're not losing. You're just opening up a new area if you look at it in video games terms. But let me get some guidance for you on post 3 cards for you, Sabrina, because I've gone through that these last couple years where I started losing parts of myself. I thought I was losing parts of myself because I didn't like things I liked anymore. I wouldn't hang out with people I used to hang out with. I didn't, have the same belief systems. I felt down, or I felt lower about life and all that stuff. I felt like things were getting worse. But then I started to realize that that's just, I was kind of balancing out. I start to see the other side of life, where when I was younger, things looked all rosy and beautiful. I'm starting to see the other side of life, which allows me to adapt to that same to adapt to it. So that way that I'm kind of balanced in my perspective, as opposed to seeing life as being, I'm untouchable. I can see life as being like something like, oh, okay, I can, in certain situations, I'll be good, but I have to be aware that things can hurt me and things can get bad. And, I can experience the worst case scenario. So it's not much losing yourself. It's just gaining a different perspective on who you are after that long rant. So let's see, let's pull 3 cards. Okay. So for you, Sabrina, I got the High Priestess, I got the 4 of Wands, and I got the 10 of Pentacles. So I'm going to tell you what everyone's told me when I was going through that stage. Right now, everything seems weird and murky, but eventually things will get to a point where they all make sense. It all starts to fall into place, and then you're going to at some point start to figure out why these things had to be shed and why you had to go through certain things so you can understand who you are better. And there'll come a time in your life where you're going to be thankful you went through all those things, because you'll know how to handle these things whenever, let's say, you have a kid one day and you want to kind of like, and they're going through this, you'll have that knowledge of like, okay, this is what you have to do when you're going through this, when you feel like this is what you have to do. So it'll all make sense and everything will balance out, because you had the 4, like I said, you have the 10 of Pentacles with the 4 of Wands, which is the 4 of Wands is stability, 10 of Pentacles, ultimate stability. You will eventually have that stability, but you're also going to feel more abundant with the amount of knowledge you accumulated because of all the things you've been through. So that's my reading for you. So Flare of the Moon asks, am I on the right track career-wise? Do you want to take this, Vikki?
Sure. Okay, let me see what I pick up here for you. I'm going to shuffle some cards here. So you want to know if you're on the right path with career. You do have the Ace of Pentacles upright with abundance. And pull two more. Seven of Wands, challenges. And the last card, Queen of Swords upright. So there will be a little bit of challenges for you trying to move forward with your career path, but it shows here that you'll be making pretty good, decent amount of money. I'm going to pull two more. This one fell out right away. You do have Six of Swords, so you have resolution. So yes, you're on the right path. You're supposed to be where you need to be because more money is going to come to you. So if there hasn't been an increase yet, there will be towards next year.
Nice. All right. So we'll go to the next question. Let's see. Chocobo never sleeps. I hope I said that correctly. Chocobo never sleeps, or Chocobo never sleeps. Ask about their love life, just an in general look at their love life and what to expect. Did you want to take that, Vikki, or you want me to take it?
Sure.
Because
okay.
I did too. I want to give you two.
Okay. Let's see. Are they currently with someone right now? Let's see what's going on with your love life here. What you are going to expect. Well, you got dating. This is your card that came out right away, the dating card. So you will be going out having a great time. Let's see.
Very nice.
This one flew right out. Communication, texting, a lot of phone conversations, texting. Online, you may meet this person online if you're not talking to anybody right now, but I do pick up a lot of social media, a lot of texting, conversations over the phone, and going out and enjoying yourself. Someone younger, possibly with light color hair, or they may change their hair color. It may not necessarily mean a blonde hair, or they may have blonde hair, but someone that changes their hair color a lot, someone that's very versatile, someone that has really good taste and style, change their hair a lot. So this person is very unique and very creative that you'll be connecting with. But the thing is, it may be short term. So if you are currently talking to someone right now and you're very undecisive where this is going, it may lead to short term connection here.
All right. It's still fun. Why not? So that's for Chocobo never sleeps. I finally figured out what that was because I can't read. But no, yeah, Chocobo, the bird from Final Fantasy. It was like a bird mixed with a horse. They're huge. If you've ever played the game, Vikki, I don't know if you have.
I have, yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay. So Andy has one for me. Can you ask a relationship with your mother in the future? Okay, let's see. Okay, so the cards I pulled were the Three of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. So from these cards, I can see it's going to be a bit of a challenge. I'm not going to be, I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to be a bit of a challenge. There's going to be some work. I don't know what your relationship with your mother is at this point in time. I hope all the best. I don't know. But from what I say, it's going to be a bit standoffish because with the Page of Swords, You can see he's pretty standoff. I'm like losing. I figure out where the mic. Sorry, where the camera is. Um, you can see he's a bit standoffish with the sword, like he's about to fight. And with the Three of Swords, that's heartbreak, disappointment. And then with the Ten of Wands, it's a lot of work, a lot of stress, a lot of burden. So the best thing I can say in this, the best advice I can give from these cards is just don't allow it to weigh down too much on you. Release those burdens, release all that negative stuff that you may deal with in the relationship, if that is something that is occurring at the moment. If you are dealing with any negativity just at the moment or in the future, just don't allow yourself to get to a point where it's something that affects you throughout your daily life. Because there's just certain people sometimes, and unfortunately it could be our own family. Like I have family members that unfortunately we could never be in the same room together. Like we just don't click. And if you've been with me this long, if you've been with me for like the last couple years, way back in 2020, I had a weird episode where I went on some weird rant. This was when I first started YouTube. I really didn't understand like how this whole thing works, and you don't bring that negativity onto the channel. But I had some issues with family myself, and I understand how that goes. But there's just certain people where you just realize that it is what it is. You can only, you can do so much, but certain people are going to be the way they are, the way, just because that's just the way they are. And unfortunately, sometimes it's our own flesh and blood, or it's our own, friend, people that we interact with every day, coworkers, whatever. Unfortunately, that happens. But it's just important for us to keep balance within ourselves and not let that negativity bother us. So I unfortunately see things are going to be a bit rocky with your mom in the future. It's going to be a lot of standoff energy between the two of you. And the relationship is going to be some sort of it's going to be a bit of a, I don't want to say a chore. That sounds too mean. I don't like that. It's going to be work. It's going to be work. It's going to be hard work. But if you want to maintain that relationship, because I can understand it is your parents, if you want to maintain that relationship, then, you're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to be the one to put in the effort, because it doesn't seem like she's going to be the one to do it. I do sincerely apologize. But all right, next reading. So we have Patricia. I don't want to butcher your last name, Patricia, but you have a beautiful name. So I'll go ahead and do this one. I have a question about jobs and life purpose. How do I find clarity in regards to that? I keep having people tell me, so I'm going to give you advice too, because just based on my experience, I can give you some advice just based on experience, but I will still pull cards for you. Go towards what makes you happy. Even if it doesn't make sense in the moment, go towards what makes you happy, because if you truly love doing something, even when it gets hard, you're still going to do it. And if what you're doing brings you joy and it brings everybody else joy, regardless of what it is, even if it may seem insignificant to someone who wouldn't understand what you're doing, if it brings a good amount of people joy, do it. If it brings you joy, do it. That's pretty much how you find your purpose. Now, if it doesn't bring you joy and it's a chore and you got to force yourself to do it or whatever, don't do it. If it's something that, even if it makes you a lot of money, but you get back home and you don't like yourself every day, don't do that. Like, don't put yourself through that, because all you're going to end up doing is getting to a point where I like to believe that, like, I'm going to say this. That's not what I was going to say. If something's not right for you, the universe will do whatever it can to knock it out of your life. So if you're not happy with something and you just don't feel happy with it, the universe knows, and it's going to do weird crap. Even if it's like, you like, how can all these events happen? It's going to do it to knock it out of your life. It's just part of the way things are. If it doesn't align with you spiritually, physically, mentally, all that stuff, it's going to get knocked out of your life one way or another, because it's not built on a stable foundation. So let's pull some cards for some advice I can give you, Patricia. Let me reshuffle, because I'm getting the same cards. Just I want to make sure if I get them again, I'm gonna be like, all right, then that's what it's saying. So we have the seven of cups, which is that kind of like multiple different directions, like you were saying. You're just trying to figure out where to go. You have a whole bunch of options, and any one of them would be fine to choose from. But with these two cards, the world and the page of pentacles is saying, it's basically saying exactly what I was telling you. Find that one thing that you are prideful about, the thing that you care about the most. As you can see how the person's holding the pinnacle, it's just like, that's my thing, it's my baby, I'm not letting that go. Find that one thing you find valuable, the one thing that brings you happiness, one thing that brings you joy, that makes you feel like a kid inside, I guess, as they say. And what it will do is everything will come full circle, everything will start to make sense, everything is going to come into completion. So that's the basic advice I can give you, is just find something that you love to do, even if it's something that you're like, I don't know how I can make money from this. You'll be surprised how many people have thought that and started making millions of dollars. So that's my advice for you, for Patricia. And that goes for jobs too. Find the job that you enjoy doing. Find whatever career that you enjoy doing, and that's what's going to bring you the wealth, the happiness, the stability that you need. So let's see. Megan Edwards says she needs guidance. So do you want to take this, Vikki? Just
she needs
a general reading.
General reading, okay.
It's a general.
See what I get here. I'm gonna reshuffle. Okay, you have the Seven of Pentacles upright, which is a vision. So guidance, I'm picking up very strongly that you need some guidance on trying to find your way on dealing with distress, people around you as well. I do have the Page of Cups here relating to friendships. It could be relationship related. Just feeling like things are not going your way, the path where you want things to go. I do pick up very strong sadness here with the Five of Cups here. So you're trying to find where there could be some comfort in your home. Maybe you feel some like you need a change. What I'm picking up from Spirit is telling me that you're just not happy where you're at right now. Either there's people around you just you don't feel very comfortable around, where you feel like you are not getting enough support as needed. And you could be removing yourself from people, from situations as well. Let's see what else I pick up here. But it's showing me here that you're going to, oh yeah, you got the Three of Swords here, heartache. I'm not sure if you got out of a relationship or you're dealing with a difficult relationship with someone. It doesn't have to be an intimate relationship. It could be family. But it's showing here that you're trying to remove yourself from the situation. But I do see that things are going to turn around for you because you do have the King of Pentacles. There's going to be a strong foundation for you towards the end of the year. And I'm seeing very strongly around October. So I'm hearing October the 14th for you. Things will start to come around. Yeah, you got the Nine of Cups, blessings. Either there could be a physical move or you could be moving yourself from a situation or dealing with people, but it's showing me moving forward out of a difficult cycle. Yeah, Eight of Wands, journeys.
All righty. So for Megan, things will start to change around October. You said 14th?
Yes.
So if you're going through any struggles, Megan, just look forward towards October. Things should be looking up. You should be getting yourself out of the situation if you're dealing with any issues. Best of luck to you. So let me go ahead and get Chocobo's and second question. So let's look at your love life for the rest of the year. Let me look at that and see what's going on there. I'll pull 3 cards. So I have the 4 of Wands, the Death card, and the Page of Cups. So for the rest of the year, pretty much what she had said before, I just pretty much see that you're gonna have like different offers. You're gonna have different offers. Now, maybe I will say this: the one coming in the near future, though, most likely is gonna probably be short term, but there are potential for long term, a long term partner, if that's what you want. Because I do have the Death card. Now, this may come towards more the end of the year because the Death card is like Scorpio season ish, I guess you can say. So towards the end of the year, when we're going towards the holidays, you might start seeing a prospect that you could build upon. I'm a very huge advocate when it comes to those types of readings that long out, that there's so many things that can take place that, you know, we can change our minds, we can change the way we feel about certain things. It's like you may date somebody and be like, I just don't feel like dating anymore, you know, or again, there is potential for you to meet someone that is long term. So it's all depending on, you know, how you're feeling, what's going on in your life at the time. So, you know, but I do see potential for someone that can be a bit more long term, you know, maybe, you know, long term dating, hopefully, because we have the 4 of Wands there. So I see someone coming in that can be long term possibility around Scorpio season, you know, say like October-ish, November, you know, so there is potential for somebody long term to come into your love life. Okay. Let's see. Let's do Kimberly next. She would love to know, what's coming. She wants to know what's going on. What's coming up in her life. So basically, she wants just a general reading of what she can expect coming up next in her life. You want to take that one?
Yes. Let me see what's coming for you. Let's see. I'm going to be using my angels cards. The first card we have is the 3 of Earth, the power of creativity, recognition, high quality work, being a team player. So it's relating to career. I'm going to pull 2 more. You have the Sun card, Archangel, Ariel, happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. This is another career card. Have confidence in yourself. And the last card, Eight of Earth, skilled work is rewarded, learning all that you need to know about a topic, going back to school. So this is all career related. So you're going to be looking for some more creativity into your workplace, or trying to bring in some more additional studying with what you currently do. So you could be adding some really different types of skills of what you do. So you could be learning something new to be added with your career, possibly going back to school or learning something brand new, and it's going to be increasing your income. So you're going to be looking for this to change. So I'm seeing this as a Sun card. So this is going to be around towards next year. Very, very strong energy. Like this looks like Leo energy season. So possibly next year around August. So I do see that there's going to be a huge shift with your career. So if you're not studying anything brand new later on towards the end of the year, you could be learning something brand new, or you could be starting a new job where you could be, you know, finding out that you could be going back to school or learning something brand new. But this looks like a huge shift for you. And I'm also seeing travel for you.
Nice. That sounds good, Kimberly. All right. Well, good luck on your career. Okay, so next person is going to be John Kuntz, and he asks, should I stay alone? You don't want me to answer that question. No, because I've been single for years, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. It's actually kind of nice. It's peaceful. I love peace. I love my peace. It gets me in trouble sometimes, but I do love my peace. So let me ask, should you stay alone? Well, I have the Strength card, the Seven of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles. The best way I can explain that reading is do what makes you happy, my friend. Do whatever makes you happy. If you want to be with someone, that's great. If you want to, because that's basically what these are saying. Because the seven of Cups was reversed, which I don't read reversals, but it was reversed for some reason. I was like, all right, whatever. And then the 10 of Pentacles, happiness, and then the Strength card is perseverance. With the Seven of Pentacles, let me start with Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Cups being reversed is basically having a understanding of what's going on, grounded. You've made a decision. This is when someone hasn't made a decision. This is when someone has made a decision. This meaning standing by that decision, being forthright with that decision. And the 10 of Pentacles is happiness. So basically, do whatever makes you happy, my friend. If you want to date. If you want to be by yourself and you feel like you're more productive that way, do that, man. Whatever makes you happy. But all right, that goes for John. Good luck, my friend. All right, let's see if I can find any more questions. Miss Monet, she asks, what's her romantic outlook? So basically a look in her romantic life. You want to go and take that one, Vikki?
Okay, that's funny that she asked that because I picked up the romance cards. Right.
Oh, wow.
That's funny. I just randomly
very
picked it up.
synchronistic. Very synchronistic.
Let's see. It's funny. Okay. You have heart-to-heart conversations. And it says honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Let's go two more. Oh, reconciliation. There's a strong possibility. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And this one flew right out. Unrequired love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I'm going to pull one more. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So what I'm picking up, Monet, is that you'll be talking to someone, okay? You'll have really nice conversations with someone and get really closely connected. It could be someone that you are currently talking to. It feels very fresh, but there is someone from your past that could be resurfacing from out of nowhere. We are moving into Mercury retrograde, so people from the past will come up during this time. We're in the shadow period right now. So Lord, I know I hate Mercury retrograde, but it's saying here that you could be reconnecting with someone from your past. They could come out of the blue, and it will be, but you'll be aware that this connection is not going anywhere. You're going to let that connection go. But it does show here that you're going to be connecting with a really good connection this year towards the end. And it's letting you know that it's safe to be open to be connected with this person. And it's safe for you to love. But you are getting tested because there's someone from your past that can't get you off their mind and they will resurface. So you may have to try to choose between two people. I'm not sure. But you could be thinking of a person from your past, possibly, but it's saying here that you'll be connecting with someone. It's going to be really nice.
Nice. Very nice. All right, Miss Monet. That was for you. So let's see. Megan Edwards asked, will her son be all right? Let's look at that. So I have the Page of Pentacles and the Empress. And the Lovers. So yeah, he's going to be fine. He's divinely protected. Your energy surrounds him, so he's very protected. And with the Page of Pentacles, he has a good head on his shoulders, very grounded. So he knows how to make the right decisions and all that good stuff. If this is in regards to someone that's, going out on their own, then yeah, he's got a good head on his shoulders. Now, if we're asking, like, I don't know if you're like asking for like you're having a kid or whatever. Now, if you're having a child, then your son's going to be fine. It's going to be healthy, good. I just see goodness. I see happiness. I see love. I see abundance. I see just grounded energy. So yes, the answer is yes, regardless if it's like, one scenario, the other scenario, the answer is yes, your son will be fine. All right. So PW asks, I'm trying to find a house to buy and I wonder if that will happen soon. So you want to go ahead and take that one, or you want me to go ahead and take that one?
I'll take that one.
Okay, so this is for you, PW.
Answers deck. Oops, this one fell right out on the floor. So I'm going to say it's meant for you. It says, look for a sign. Oops. So there could be a physical sign that you may see that is a house that's going to be on sale for you, because it says look for a sign. So there could be a sign out of nowhere when you're looking for houses. Yes, you will find a house. You got a success card. I hate when it comes out like that. Lord, can y'all see it?
No.
You have success. So it's saying, yes, there will be a house. So I just feel like you're going to see a sign that says house on sale, and you're going to be looking for houses, and that house is going to pop out for you. Oh, this one fell out. You got the trust card. So trust your instinct. You will get a sign message from spirit saying this is the house. And I'm getting a strong, clear image of like a really nice white house. I just see what a sign that says on sale, and you're going to be driving by in the area and you're going to see this house. You're going to look at it. But I'm feeling you're going to see it very soon. And it's a sunny day too. So it's going to be during the day when you see it.
All right.
Day.
Wait, what?
When they see the sign of the house, it's going to be during the day, and I don't see a lot of people out in the neighborhood. So it's like during the week where it's not so busy, but that's the image I'm being shown.
Got it. All right, PW, that's for you. Now we're going to go to KK's reading, and she says she wants a little direction on her career path. She doesn't know which way to go. So let's pull 3 cards. Now, before I do that, I'm just going to make a quick announcement. So we're at the 40-minute mark. At some point, we're just going to do a pick a card reading for either just to kind of basically get things going and, get everybody a reading, because I know it's like, I want to see if this format would work, but then I realize I might get a whole bunch of people that come in and start asking questions, and we may not be able to complete the entire hour. So let's see. I put the meeting for an hour and 30 minutes just in case, but I just want to do an hour tonight because I know you got stuff you got to do, Victoria.
Yes.
So let's see. Direction for KK on her career. So I have the 3 of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. So I see some sort of news of a new job. I don't know if you're looking for a new job or you're searching for something in a career field or at the moment. I see news you're going to receive with the Ace of Swords. It's going to be good news. It's going to make you feel victorious. But this news may require you to travel. So you may be traveling for your career. Travel may be a big part of your career, whatever field it's in. But I also see you working with a team, and that's what's going to bring you a lot of like wealth and success. You're going to enjoy this career. You're going to be happy about it. It's going to bring you a lot of happiness, and you'll be able to build something with this career path. So I don't know which field you're in, but I do know it's going to require a lot of travel, a lot of going back and forth, a lot of movement, but you will be working with a team in doing so. So whatever it is, you should be hearing news of this job soon. You should be hearing news of this new career path soon. If you are looking for a job, or if you are looking for something that, where you're going to be traveling a lot, I see you being very happy with that. I see that's you're a person that likes to travel, likes to go different places. And you're a good team player. You work well with groups. So I see you doing something with anything in that sort of sphere, where you get to travel and work with different people. I think you'll do well in that sort of field, whatever that is, because there's so many fields that require you to do, to travel and work with different people from different places. So yeah. All right. So let's see. Joanna asks, right now she kind of needs guidance in life in general, spiritual and emotional mainly. So let's see. Let me go ahead and pull cards for you, Joanna, and just see what I can get. And these things fell. All right, let me just reshuffle this just to make sure. So I have the Knight of Pentacles. I have the Death card, and I have the Strength card. So the best advice I can give you, Joanna, is just stay grounded. Even when there's a lot of changes, do your best to get through them, the best you can. If you need any sort of guidance, if you know anyone that can be a good support system in life, make sure you have that support system. Lean on them if you can. But just life in general is full of changes. As you can see with the Death card, life in general is full of changes. There's always something happening. There's always something going on. But it's important for you just to stay resilient, stay strong, stay grounded, and, take every day step by step. Don't rush anything. Don't feel the need to like hurry or do something, just take everything at your own pace and just kind of roll with the changes as much as you can. Don't feel bad if you can't adapt to things as quick enough, or you can't catch on to things as quick enough, because some things people can, things people can't. It's just life, unfortunately. But as long as you persevere, as long as you just keep at it, and you just stay grounded and allow yourself that time to just kind of catch on to things and just get comfortable with things, and and that goes in anything, where it's life. So where it goes like love, career, there's going to be different changes in different areas of our lives. Like one day we may be working here, but then something happens and now we have to switch jobs. Now we're working somewhere else. And then something happens there. We have to switch jobs. We have to work somewhere else. And it's just like, there's always something. Well, just stay grounded in yourself, stay consistent, stay true to yourself, and just try to adapt to the changes as much as possible, because that is a part of what this is. So yeah, that's for you, Joanna. All righty. So at this point, what we're going to do, and I see everyone basically, there's a lot of questions, and I don't mean to skip any of y'all, but because we're time pressed, we have to kind of like move all this along. We will do this again, because I think this is pretty fun to connect with all of you and give you a little gift, because I know I should be doing more psychic readings on this channel. I just haven't had the time with all the work I've been doing. So what I'm going to do is that you can either choose me or Victoria, and each of us are going to choose a deck of our choosing. I have one deck here. If she wants to use multiple, she's fine. And we're going to just do an overall general reading for about however long you want to go. I like 5 minutes at the 5-10 minutes at the most. And just kind of give them I'll present a question. So you want to present a question, or you want me to present a question?
You can present a question.
Okay. So the pick a card we're going to ask, because I think this is fun. Let's look at, I'll do a pick a card on this anyway, but let's look at the month of August. What can you guys expect for the rest of August? So I'm going to start with Victoria. So no, I'm going to count down to 10. I did this on Bigo, where I was like, I give them a choice, but I count down from 10 and then they make a choice. So we're going to look at August for the rest of August for anyone. So you either choose me or Victoria. Victoria's going to go first and then I'll go next. So I'll count down from 10. You guys make a choice and then Victoria will start when I hit 1. So, oh Christ, I was going to try to count backwards in Spanish, but I realized my brain wasn't even equipped to do that. So my brain just said, try it. I'm like, uh-oh. It's gone. All right, let's get serious. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Victoria, all you. The rest of August.
All right, you can pull 3 cards. So for the rest of August, all right. So for the rest of August, Dolphin is the Dolphin card. So it says financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. So there could be an increase of money coming in the month of close to the end of August. And you could be excited. There could be money that's owed to you out of nowhere. You could be receiving a check in the mail and you're like, oh, finally I got my money. So you could be getting excited. The second card is the dog close up. It says pleasure with a close friend. You could be reconnecting with a friend that you haven't been connecting to for quite some time. It could be an old friend you haven't talked to in years or months, or it could be just, deciding to go out and hang out with really some good friends that you've been so busy and you just want to catch up. And the last card I got is the not card, and it says unsuccessful plans. So there could be some plans that you've been trying to, let's say if you've been trying to work out, or you say, okay, I'm really going to try to study to get this real estate license, or you could be trying to, okay, I'm going to change my diet, whatever it may be. And it just fell out of place. So you could be trying to, look at your plans and revise everything. And, we are going into Mercury retrograde. So this is the perfect time to reassess your plans, your game plan, your goals, your dreams, because towards the end of August, moving into September, we're going into Mercury retrograde. So it's a perfect time where things are going to slow down. You can just reassess your plans.
Got it. All righty. So if you chose me, I'm going to switch decks. I'm going to use my Azathoth deck. Yeah, I got some HP Lovecraft in here. Oh, Lordy. So we're going to look at the rest of August. So if you chose me, if you picked me, this is your August. I hope everyone's August has been better than mine. Not on. I'm not going to go too much into details, but she knows what I've been through. It's been fun. It's been very, very fun.
I'm like, oh my God.
Oh man, you should have saw what happened today. It was crazy at the job. I'll tell you about it tomorrow. But yeah, it's getting these people like this week taught me just how careless people can get in the most like dire circumstances. And it's just like, yeah, no. All right, let's see. That's 6. One more. Perfect. So the overall is the 2 of Pentacles, which says change. So it's going to be a lot of change happening in August, a lot of movement, even if things are retrograde, but there's going to be a lot of change happening. See a 9 of Pentacles, which financial gain. See the Knight of Pentacles, there's more pentacle energy, so it's more money. The 4 of Pentacles, nice. The Prince of Wands, the Hierophant, and the 3 of Swords. So it's crazy. It kind of reflects what she was saying. I keep pointing up when you're at that side. So it kind of reflects what she was saying. Basically, I do see financial gain for anyone who picked me. I do see financial gain. I see this being something that's going to be a steady build. So it's not going to be like you just get a promotion. And no, I'm sorry, you just get like a check and that's it. No, there's going to be a steady promotion where you're going to start seeing more financial gains as the month progresses, as the months progress. It's going to put you in a very stable position financially. So if you are dealing with financial hardships at the moment, because I know these retrogrades can be a lot, I do see things getting better, things getting stable, and it's going to allow you to allow you more movement, allow you more freedom, because the Knight of Wands is a freedom loving card. It's a lot of freedom, a lot of forward movement, a lot of being able to do things, move around without any issues. I see the Hierophant. So you may find yourself in a place where you're basically the boss or you're in charge or something. I also see this as you getting more in touch with, just being more, I guess, in a cliche way of saying it, just more in touch with your intuition. I don't like people that say that. But it's I guess I can say is that like your spirituality gets heightened, your spiritual awareness is heightened, which will allow you to make the right decisions, make good financial decisions, and put you in a place where you can be the leader in something, regardless if it's a work project, regardless if it's a family thing that you're doing, a friend get together that you're hosting, whatever the case may be. You're going to be the person that's going to be given that responsibility, and it's going to go very well. Now, I do see something not going according to plan, or just, I won't say something not going according to plan. I see a miscommunication with something. And since we are entering retrograde season, which we kind of already are with the Venus retrograde, for the love of God, I see some sort of miscommunication leading to some disappointment. And that can be a multitude of different things. Like, for example, I don't want to get into what happened to me this week. That was painful. But let's say someone doesn't do something correctly on the job front, and now it's basically causing delay in plans or delay in certain decisions and something like that. So that's an example. Or maybe someone you're close to saying something that, just saying something they don't mean, or whatever the case, or they may say something and you take it the wrong way. It could be something as small as that, but there will be some sort of miscommunication that will kind of be a bit disappointing. But with all the good cards I have with this, I just think whatever it is, it won't really shake you the rest of your month. It's just going to be kind of an inconvenience, if anything. But I do see you getting into a financial position, or starting to see yourself going into a financial position to where you feel a lot more freer, a lot more what's the word I'm looking for? You don't feel like you have all these financial burdens, like, you know, after you paid all your bills, you ain't got nothing left in the bank. You know what I'm saying? Or that you have to worry about, like, you don't have enough money saved up. Things are going to start to improve. You're going to start to see that increase. You're going to start to see that flow, which is going to allow you that freedom. And whatever miscommunication that you may go through in that time period, I see it basically just being a very small blip in the rest of the month. We do have a blue moon coming up this month, which no one talks about, which no one's talking about this. We were like retrograde, but no one say we have a blue moon happening this month. It's like on the cusp. It's like, is it the 29th degree of Aquarius, like where it's about to hit Pisces? Am I right?
Yeah.
That's insane. That's a big deal. Like, it's like, because I'm an Aquarius rising, but I have that cusp where I also have my first house in Pisces. So it's happening right there. And just kind of where we are right now with all the things going on, that blue moon happening, it brings blue moons bring a lot of good luck. It brings a lot of happiness, a lot of good stuff. So it's happening between Aquarius, which is the ruler of like innovation, the ruler of like new technology, the ruler of just unexpected things, unexpected luck, right? And it's also happening, it's at the 29th degree. So it's like the highest degree of Aquarius. It's like the very final degree of like, I forgot what they call it. But it's like the very final, but that's the strongest degree it could be on, which is, it has a very strong effect. So this blue moon is going to be a strong new moon, plus it's a super moon, which makes it worse. So whatever, the best way I can describe this thing is that if you have a certain thing that you want to happen, this blue moon is the perfect time to do it. Like, or if there is something that you want the most, this blue moon is so special that it has the power to bring that energy forth so you can manifest it, at least, because it's that strong. And blue moons in general bring a lot of good luck, happiness, and prosperity. And the fact that it's happening in the strongest degree of Aquarius and right there in Pisces is pretty interesting. I know I went on a weird rant with that, but I just wanted to put that in the reading as well, because it's a very important thing, man. Like, there's going to be a lot of good things happening around the end, even with all this retrograde energy and with these types of moons and stuff like that. That energy lingers, so it's not something that's not going to. It's not something that's just going to be like a day thing. It's going to keep. It's going to take off the moan. It's going to apply for the end of the month, but all the way into September. That's what I was going to say before my tongue decided to do something else. So yeah,
because my cat is just super hype. So if you hear the bell in the background, that's her just like joom, joom, joom.
Man, cats, bro. Like, I know I need to get one, but I'm just like, oh god, I cats, man. Oh man, those things are funny. All right, so we went for about an hour tonight. We're gonna probably do that. We're gonna do this again. Hopefully, whenever you're free, just let me know. We'll do this again. We'll try to do more questions or we'll see, because I think it'll be easier to do the pick a card format, because that way everybody can get a reading, as opposed to like I having to like not get, basically miss a whole bunch of people, which I know I did. I sincerely apologize if we missed you, but we are very time pressed and I didn't want to, keep Victoria for too long. And so we will do this again, but we'll try to do it in pick a card format, where we'll have like a couple topics that we'll do, and we'll do, each of us do it, and then we'll do that. So that way everyone gets a reading and no one feels left out, because I do sincerely apologize, but this is like our first time doing this, and we're trying this new format out and see if it works. And this was the experiment that didn't work, unfortunately. I mean, it did work, but it didn't. I just kind of feel that certain people may feel left out, and that wasn't my intention. It's just, we're pressed for time, and that's why I wanted to do that little pick a card at the end, so that way everyone got a reading. And but guys, thank you for joining us tonight. It was a pleasure doing readings for you. Vikki, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for putting up with me and my shenanigans.
Of course, your time.
But we guys, help me. We will see you lovely people again someday this month, hopefully. And you have yourselves a great week and weekend.